Now it's time for my little brother Vishmitha Prabhashwara to talk about fungi.
Good morning everyone. I'm Vishmitha Prabhashwara from grade 2B. I'm very excited to be over here. Today I'm going to be talking about fungi. Fungi can be colors and also tiny or big. Sometimes they're so tiny that you cannot even see one bit out there with your eyes. They're so tiny that you will have to use a microscope to even see them. Do you know types of fungi can make various different symptoms? That's because black fungi can cause headaches and also not normal blood pressure. Nausea can happen from mushrooms because some mushrooms have fungi that are very dangerous. Do you know there is even a fungi that we can eat called mushrooms? Okay, it's like I'm kidding, but mushrooms also have fungi. Mushrooms have fungi because they need to be yummy. Inside of them are just stringy like substances that are holding the mushroom. These substances that are very tiny are holding the mushroom and act like fungi. Those will make the mushroom yummy. Be careful, some of them are very dangerous. You know, fungi is also super cool when they act to water. That's because when you put them to water, they just swim around, make the color, and ta-da, the water is just a different color. That's because they produce a toxin, and that toxin will sometimes make the water colors and colors. Do you know some of the fungi are living in animals? That's because animals are high in nutrients, so fungi can go in there sometimes. Sometimes they can live in us. Why? That's because we're made of fat and skin cells and blood. So how will we survive without them? Yeah, but fungi can live in these. Fungi live in these by smelling by little tiny fungi-like structures that are called fungi tutors. Fungi tutors are very tinier than a rat. So you will have to use an electrical microscope to see them. Do you know these are helpful? That's because they help the bacteria to move around like a rattling snake. And they can go into your bloodstream and get stuck in your immune system. In other types, they can also be dangerous. Okay, do this experiment. Get a plant and then put some fungi to it. Then you'll see that the plant is dying. That's because the fungi is reacting with the plant's organisms and tries to kill the plant. Okay, it can also happen in trees and and vans, everywhere. Fungi is almost half everywhere. It's very tiny too. Tinier than a bacteria. It's also ticklish like showing that you will also notice that fungi is also moving. fungi is moving because it's made of tiny single cells. Those cells can be very dangerous sometimes because they produce toxins. Some fungus is very poisonous that are them. They are called gases. Gases are acting like fungi and they produce toxins too by getting these, nature's, breathing air, and it can get bigger and bigger until it forms into a fungus. That fungus will then get eaten by other airs that are bigger than it, and it will turn into air fungus. Air fungus is a common type of fungus, and it causes various symptoms that are coughing, sneezing, and even high blood pressure. Thank you everyone for listening so patiently. I hope you learn more about fungus.
Thank you, Vishmitha. Thank you, Vishmitha. We indeed learned many things about those teeny weeny creatures.